Today we are going to talk about maybe the best 4-3-3 variation post-patch in FC25. Amazing to keep possession and dominate your opponent. If you're looking for cheap FC25 coins, make sure to check fifacoin.com, super fast delivery, and use the code OVI to get an even bigger discount. Link will be in the description. What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to a new best custom tactics player roles tutorial in FC25. You know the drill. If you want the code, jump at the end of the video. If you want to stay with me and let me explain why I do in certain areas for the tactic to be truly OP, stay right here and follow the video. Important, very important. This formation that we are going to talk about today is a formation that requires patience. It is a it is a slower formation to build up attacks. So if you know that you like to play fast, I wouldn't advise this formation. But if you like to take your time and build slowly, then this formation for you will be absolutely fantastic. And I am talking about the 4-3-3 holding. Absolutely spectacular formation. The thing is, that CDM right there and those two CMs are an absolute nightmare for two striker formations. So when you play 4-4-2, 4-3-2, 4-2-4, anything with striker, 4-3-1-2, that CDM there, together with the pair of central midfielders, will be so difficult to play against, to play your ball to the two strikers and just beat the opponent on counter-attack. It's lovely for that. But we're gonna change a few things here. We are going to play a short passing game, maybe for the first time in the tactics that I am presenting you. The line height, I will go here with 50. It's a balanced formation. You need to remember that. Let's move on to the player roles. I always tell you this, I will always tell you it, and I will never stop telling you. Please play only defender at the two center backs. Do not go ball playing defender, stopper. Don't do it. Defender is the absolute best. I hate the fact that stopper plus for Rafael Varane, he has 2 pluses there. But if you play that, from time to time he will make a mistake no matter what, and it will cost you, man. No ball playing. Just defend, man. Just defend. Now, goalkeeper, focus, defend. Sweeper, keeper, I would advise only for higher defensive lines. Goalkeeper is okay like that. Now, the two fullbacks. From personal experience, I would advise you here just to go with balance for both the right back and left back in your team. The CDM, I wouldn't go roaming here. I would go holding for him. That's the best way for sure. Deep lying playmaker is interesting. Center half just transforms this into 5 at the back, a bit too defensive. But holding, in my opinion, is exactly what you need from your player in that position. Now, we're gonna play differently here for the two CMs, and important to remember. I start in a 4-4-2, and when I change to the 4-3-3, I've got a striker that plays as a left CM. He is here, Rutter is here only for as an example. I wouldn't use that player in that position. If you can link a Putellas instead of that player, that'd be fantastic. Left-footed player, someone good with the ball. And we're gonna play the role as we would have a card like Putellas in that position. One of the cards, you got two CMs. One of them is going to be used as a box-to-box, considering you have playmaker, half winger, holding, deep lying playmaker. Box-to-box here for one of them is the most solid. Now, one is box-to-box, other is playmaker. That playmaker right there will make all the difference in the world, because you will have the triangle opportunity on this side of the pitch. And if you don't have a close triangle to do something with the ball, you will not be able to eventually open up the opponent's defense. And the way that this works right here is very interesting. Let's move to defense. Remember. If you have a player that can cut inside and do a trivela or a finesse shot far post, then you will have that player here with inside forward. If you have a player that you cannot rely on shooting from outside the box, keep him on winger. Do not go, in my opinion, with inside forward. Keep him with winger. That is the best option. And look what happens when you're attacking, because this is why playmaker on the left CM is so important. You have Leao, Rutter, you've got Mendy, a triangle here to build up. Let's call Rutter Putellas, or other midfielder that is good, Frankie de Jong. You do a triangle here, you keep advancing with the ball, and afterwards, once you cut inside, you're not gonna shoot it with Leao. You either do a driven to Mbappe, or you check the inside forward position of Salah, driven to Salah, finesse with Salah. That's why most of your attacks will be concentrated on the left side of the pitch. That is very, very, very important. The striker, you've got options again here with target 4, false 9, and the poacher. Advanced forward still feels like the way to go at this moment. You might think, Ovi, should I go wing back here? I do believe it is a tad too risky, because in this 4-3-3 you just manually trigger the run of your left back or right back. For example, you got a ball at Makelele or at your left CM. You trigger the run of Mendy. You just wait a bit for him to make the run. Once he's halfway there, pass to Leao, through ball to Mendy that goes forward. Extremely, extremely good formation, chat. Now, for the people that have waited for the code, you've got it on the screen. Let me also rename this one. That's the code. It's, as I was saying at the beginning, a very good formation to keep possession of the ball, to just wear your opponent with the possession, with the passes. And important again, one of the wingers, in my opinion, needs to have the option to finish from outside the box. If it's a finesse shot or a trivela, one of them needs to have the option, and he needs to be used with inside forward. And then the other one goes with winger. That suits perfectly to this playstyle. Again, if you know that you play very fast, I don't really advise you to use this formation. And another important thing, because people have been asking, Ovi, so many formations this year, blah, blah, blah. I understand. Game is as it is, and the thing with so many formation is the fact that having variety in terms of players in your starting 11, you need to apply the proper formation for that starting for those players. If you don't have a proper holding CM and 2 CMs that can build up, Frankie de Jong, Putellas, Sissoko, cars like this that can play up and down for box to box, it is difficult to play this one. It's very important those two players, left CM and right CM, to be great with the ball. That being said, guys, this will be all for today's video. I'll be seeing you tomorrow with a new one. Don't forget to drop a like. My name is Ovi, and I'll see you fellas in the upcoming videos. Ciao, ciao!